Let's continue now how to solve each equation. So as we say before, to solve each equation, the first step, you have to find the least common denominator. So look at number 8 here. 1/2 plus 2/x equal 1/x. So let's look here now first at the denominator. Where's the denominator here? We have 2 and x and x. What is the common between them? The common here is we have an x as a common and 2 is non-common. So what is the least common denominator here?
Nothing. 2x.
2x. Bravo. 2x. So then now you have to multiply 2x by each term with 1/2 and with 2/x and with 1/x. So 1/2, you have to multiply it with 2x, and 2/x, you have to multiply it with 2x, and 1/x, you have to multiply it with 2x. Then 2 cancel 2, so we have x. And x cancel x, so we have 4 equal x cancel x, so we have 2. So x plus 4 equals 2. Then -4, so x will be -2. This is now the value of x. So as I told you, find the least common denominator, multiply, then solve. After that, we get this answer. X is equal, or x is -2. What you have to do now, you have to check. 1/2 plus 2/2. Is it equal 1/2? That's mean. In other words, 1/2 plus -1. Is it equal -1/2?
Teacher, yes.
Yes, miss.
Yes, because half or -1. Oh, sorry, half minus -1 is -half, which is equal -half. So yes. So as I told you, the 3 steps: least common denominator, multiply, solve.
Miss, I didn't understand how to find the least common denominator.
For this example,
No. Only teacher to find the least common denominator. And teacher, here we have 2 and x and x. Why I didn't choose only x as a common factor?
oh yes, you have 2, this is 2 and x and x. So 2x and x. What is the common here? Almost that's common. There's nothing that's common. What is the repeated?
X and x.
X. Yes. So take one of them. And what is the non-repeated?
2.
2. That's it.
Okay.
Repeated and non-repeated. If it's repeated, take one of them. It's not repeated, take it.
Okay, and teacher, when we check the solution, 1/2 minus 1 or plus 1? Because negative, teacher, and positive equals 0.
Yeah, it was 1/2 plus 2 over. I told you that x is -2. So instead of writing x, write -2 equals 1/2. Then 2 over -2 is -1 equals. This negative, if it is in the denominator or on the numerator, it is the same. So I can write it up.
Okay.
And don't change anything with the equation. Just substitute with the answer.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's now solve these questions here now. 5. I'm sorry. 5 over 3p plus 2 over 3 is 5 plus p over 2p. So let's write here now the common, so the denominators. Here we have 3p, here we have 3, and here we have 2p. Now, where's the common here? Where's the repeated factors?
3.
3 and
5.
where's 5?
And P, teacher.
3.
And p. So what are the repeated? 3p. And what is the not repeated? The non-repeated? 2.
2.
Bravo. So the least common denominator will be 6p. So the 6p, now take it and multiply each term with 6p. So times 6p times 6p and times here 6p. Then p cancel p. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So here you have to simplify. So after you multiply, now simplify it. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 3 over 3 is 1. 6 over 3 is 2. So 4p equals p cancel p. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 by 2 is 3. So we have 3 times 5 plus p. Now see, if you have something are left or is left on the denominator, that's me. Yeah, as an example, if there's no over 2 here, if it's like this or over p, that's mean you have something wrong. Because when you find the least common denominator, it must cancel the denominator. The least common denominator must cancel the denominator. If it is not, revise it, recalculate. You have something wrong. So then, after that, if you multiply, as you said, you have this answer. Now let's simplify it here. So 10 plus 4b is 3 times 5 is 15 plus 3 times b is 3p. You have to distribute 3 on 5 plus b. Then minus 15 minus 15. You have -5 plus 4b is 3p minus or negative minus 4p minus 4p. So now you get this answer as -5 is equal to -b. So negative 5 is negative b, so p will be 5. Is it clear?
Teacher, you multiplied anything with negative p and negative 5 to become as positive p and positive 5?
Yes, I divide by negative 1. Or you can say that minus cancel minus. So 5 is b. Is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Yes, teacher.
Now, let's now go to a new, or let's solve now new problem here. If we have like, as before, as you see here, we have a one expression plus or minus another expression equal an expression. Like if you say, as an example, if you say 3 over x equals 1 over 2 plus 2 over x. If you have this type of equations, you have to find the least common denominator, multiply, and then solve the equation. But sometimes you have something like this. If we have an expression equal an expression, such as 4 over x plus 2 equals 3 over x plus 1. If you have this type of equation, that you have an expression in hand and another expression on the other hand, you have to solve it as a rational proportion. In other words, you have to use the cross product. So 4 times x plus 1 must be equal to 3 times x plus 2. This we call it cross product. So here, if we have an expression equal expression, in the previous one, we have an expression equal expression plus expression. Here's no, you have an expression equal expression. If you have like this, what you have to do, you have to use the cross product. The numerator multiplied by the denominator, then the denominator multiplied by the numerator. After that, you have it like this. It's come now as a very easy one. You have now to solve it by distribute 4 on each term. So you have 4x plus 4 equals 3x plus 6. 3 times x, 3 times 2 is 6. So 4x plus 4 is 3x plus 6. Then minus 4, minus 4. So 4x is 3x plus 2. Then move it to the second side here, or to the other side. So you have x is 2. So the value of x that make this equation correct is when x equal to. Is it clear? Yes, grade 8. So
Yes,
I will
teacher.
Yes, miss. Yes.
In this case here,
Yes,
you have an expression equal expression. Okay, in the previous one, you have an expression plus or minus another expression equal a third expression. In that case, you have to find least common denominator, multiply, then solve. Here, no. Here you have an expression equal expression. In this case, you have to use the cross product. Cross product, multiply, then solve it. After that, you find x is 2. Let's now check if it's our solution is correct or no. I told you x is 2. So 4 over 2 plus 2 must be equal 3 to 2 plus 1. I just evaluate x with 2. Then is 4 over 4 equals 3 over 3?
No, teacher.
How? 4 over 4 is what?
1. Oh, yes, yes.
1.
One,
3
miss.
over 3, 1.
1.
So yes, this is the solution. Is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Yeah. Let's solve another examples.
Yes, it's clear.
Now here. And let's solve now A. Three over b plus 2 equals 5 over b minus 2. As I told you, since we have two expressions that they are equal, or there's an equal between them, you have to use the cross product. The cross product means 3 times b minus 2 must be equal to 5 times b plus 2. So here you have to multiply each term as you see. So 3 times b minus 2 must equal 5 times b plus 2. Then 3 times b,
Teacher, 3B.
3b minus 3 times 2,
6, teacher.
6 equals
6,
5 times b,
5B.
10,
5b, and 5
5b.
times 2,
10.
10. Then after that, now let's rearrange our equation. We need minus 5b plus 6 plus 6. So then 3b minus 5b
Negative 2B.
negative
Negative
2b
2b.
minus 6 is equal to 10. Then plus 6 plus 6. So negative 2b
2b equal to 4.
no here
Oh, 16.
yes 10 plus 6 is 4. Then divide by negative 2 divide by negative 2. So b will be 16 over negative 2, or you can say positive first over negative,
Negative.
negative,
Well, negative 8.
and 16 over 2,
8.
8. So b is negative 8. This is now the value of b. Now let's check our solutions. So don't forget the value of b now is negative 8. So then you have now to evaluate here. 3 over negative 8 plus 2 must be equal to 5 over negative 8 minus 2. 3 over negative 6. Is it equal 5 over negative 10? Let's simplify.
Teacher, we have yes.
3 over 3 is 1. And 6 over 3 is 2. So we have as negative half. Or like this, you can say 1 over negative 2. Let's simplify here. 5 by 5 is 1.
1,
And 10 by 5 is 2.
negative 2.
So 1 over negative 2. Now, are they equal?
Yes.
Yes. So what does it mean? That's mean when B is equal negative 8, this will be our solution.
Teacher, can you wait a minute?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher, I finished. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, sometimes here, when you solve them, or you solve the equation, and you find x, sometimes this x will be an extraneous solution. Or, in other words, that means x, it could be not the solution of the expression. Or you have two solutions, and maybe one of them is not the solution. Let's see this example here. Here, as you see, we have x over x plus 5 equals x plus 3 over x plus 5. So x times, 6 times 6 plus 5 is equal to x plus 3 times x plus 5. I'm sorry, give me 1 minute, please. I will come back. So here now, 6 times x plus 5 equals x plus 3 times x plus 5. Then now you have to distribute. 6 times x is 6x, and 6 times 5 is 30. Must equal to, let's now here multiply 6 plus 3 times 6 plus 5. As we remembered before, what you have to do, you have to multiply first x with x, which is x squared, and then x with 5, which is 5x. And then after you multiply the x, you have to multiply now 3. Then 3 plus x is 3x, and 3 plus 5 is 15. Did you remember how?
Teacher, this is file
Yes.
or yes,
distributed. Okay. No, distributed. I mean, how do you multiply an expression with an expression?
Yes.
Then after that, now rearrange it as 6x plus 30 equals x squared. Then 5x plus 3x, you write it as 8x plus 15 minus 6x minus 6x. So 30 is x squared minus, plus 2x plus 15. Then minus 30 minus 30. So x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0. Then as you see here, what did we have now? We have a quadratic equation. This quadratic equation, we have now to solve it by factorizing it. Now, look at number negative 15. Give me two factors. That's to multiply them. You get negative 15. You add them, you have positive 2.
3 and 5.
Negative 5, positive 5, and negative 3.
Negative 4.
So 5 times negative 3 is negative 15, and 5 plus negative 3 is positive 2. So what did we have now? How many solutions?
2 solutions.
Two solutions. X plus 5 and x minus 3. Now x plus 5, it could be 0, and x minus 3, it could be 0. So if x plus 5 is 0, so what is the value of x?
Negative
X
5.
equals negative 5.
Negative 5.
And when x minus 3 is 0, what is the value of x? X equals 3. So here we have two solutions. These two solutions now we have to check them. Are these two solutions? Are these two solutions is the solution for this equation or no? Six over x plus 5. So let's try it now with negative 5. Negative 5 plus 5. Is it equal negative 5 plus 3 over 5, negative 5 plus 5? And in other words, is 6, sorry. In other words now, is 6 over 0 is equal to negative 2 over 0?
No, miss.
No, so
No.
it cannot be negative 5. So, negative 5, you will say it no. Now, let's check the 3. 6 over 3 plus 5. Is it equal 3 plus 3 over 3 plus 5? I just evaluated 3 with x.
Yes, teacher, it's correct.
So is 6 over 8 equals 6 over 8?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes. So that means here, when x is a 3 only, is the solution. So in the exam, as an example, if I give you this equation and I give you the answers like this. Negative 5, 3, negative 5 and 3, or 3. And you have now 4 choices. What will be the correct one?
3.
3 only.
Number B.
Here we have, sorry. Here is negative 5. And
Here is negative 3.
anything, okay, A, B, and C, and so on, and the answer will be 3. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
Yes, miss.
Now, I will solve these questions for you now, but I mean after this period, and I will send you the steps on the WhatsApp.